Mia says, yo. Brett says, finally back. Finally, bro, I wasn't even gone that long. Brett says, I better be gonna get you some likes. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 1, 2, 3 likes on the live, guys. That last live was just getting a little bit long. We were already at over 2 hours, so... Yeah, we went up a couple subs during that one as well. We're at, 484. We're almost at 500, guys. I just need to get my watch time up. So every live that I do now, I'm going to start setting it to public and leaving it active. Mia says for real. That way I can get the watch time to go up. Thank you for the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 likes on the live. Because I need those 3,000 watch hours. Thank you for the 9 likes on the live. Mia, would you be willing to help me get some of my watch hours up? Can you put on some of my videos and add them to your queue and play them on like mute when you're like asleep or something? Thank you for the 10, 11, 12, 13 likes on the live. Cool. Cool STA Crazy Girl says hi. Hey, I hope you're having a great one. Mia says sure. Yeah, it would really help me out a lot. Thank you for the 14, 15, 16 likes on the live. Cool. STA Crazy Girl says hi. No, thank you so much. Much love to you. That's so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. That helps me out a lot. Zainab Arslan says, hello, I am new. Hey, good to see you guys. Thank you so much for dropping by the live and stopping and dropping a comment in the chat. ZAINAB space ARSLAN. Brad says, I'm back. Like I said, I think you just got to post your streams and get the watch hours from them. I agree. P, Diddy. It's another P Diddy account. Said hi. What's good? Not Brett says five subs tonight. Brett says sub if y'all ever want to see your families again. Oh, that sounds like a threat. What were we at? Thank you for 15, 16, 17 likes on the live, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are all having a great night. Zainab Arslan says, what is your country? I'm in the United States, and specifically I'm in the state of Wisconsin. So hello to you from the state of Wisconsin. Brett says, I'm not going to say it's not a threat. Cool STA Crazy Girl says you probably will get your goal today. I hope so. I hope so, Crazy Girl. I believe we will as well. Thank you so much. I think we're going to smash that goal, actually. Guy Space Abe Abercrombie ABERCROMBIE says, are you a YouTuber? Yes, I am. Hello, and good to see you in the chat. Thanks for stopping by and dropping a comment. Zainab Arslan says, my country is Pakistan. Oh, awesome. That's crazy. You're finding my live stream all the way over there. Hello to you in Pakistan from the state of Wisconsin. Brett says, we love Pakistan here. That's true. Robert says, Hurwitz with a Z. Robert Hurwitz, HURWITZ, says, that's bad for you. I was just hitting disposable. It's almost gone. Brett says, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Mia says, I'm from Texas. Everything bird, bread, around in a planner. 4 eagle emojis, 3 explosions, 3 talking heads. Queasy, QWEEZY7 says, wait, Are you the ball guy? Yes, I am the ball guy. Cool STA Crazy Girl says, I'm Australia, lol. That's awesome. Hello to you in Australia from the state of Wisconsin. Brett says Kansas here. Hello, Brett. Out to you in Kansas from Wisconsin. Brett says, got to get you a fan from all 50 states. I don't know if that one, somebody said they were from Alaska. I wonder if they subscribed. Alaska's probably a hard state to find a subscriber in, honestly. There's not a lot of people that live in Alaska. Justin Valdez, Valdez, says, do you like dragons? I do like dragons. Dragons are pretty cool. I haven't seen the new How to Train Your Dragon live action movie, though. Was it any good? Did you see it? Queasy7 says, I'm from Mexico, kind of like Mexico, but it's called Guatemala. Oh, well, hello to you in Guatemala from the state of Wisconsin. That's very awesome, Queasy7. Brat says, Alaska has a lot of immigrants. Wonder Bucket says, do dragons like you? I hope dragons like me. I'm a dragon myself. My Chinese zodiac is a golden dragon, actually, guys. Thank you for the 17 and 18 likes on the live, guys. Thank you so much. C Space S says, are you on semen retention? What is that? Cool STA Crazy Girl says, do you like ice cream? I do like ice cream. I don't know what my favorite ice cream is, though. One of the cop pickup trucks just went by, either a sheriff or a deputy. What a stink stain. He was probably just got back from Quick Trip getting some donuts. Brett says, our golden dragon hearts and dragon emoji. Thank you, little dragon head emoji. Thank you, Brett. Queasy7 says, I speak good English. Yeah, you seem to speak very good English. Guys, we're almost at our goal of 500 subs. I'm going to check the count right now again. Let's check it. It's 2 a.m. Let's check the goal. Oh, we are 13 subscribers away, guys. We just hit 487 subscribers. Mia says, you like horror movies, question mark? If so, which ones? Honestly, I like Alien and Predator. That stuff still scares me, though. I like the sci-fi stuff, but I guess I like Jason. Like Friday the 13th. I haven't seen those movies though. I like Freddy Krueger, but then again, I haven't seen those movies much either. I think some of them are cool. Yeah, I think some of them are cool, but I'm not a huge horror movie guy. No, what scared the absolute shit out of me as a kid was War of the Worlds. My dad was like letting me watch that shit, and I was probably like 8 years old. I was like 7 or 8, and that scared the fucking shit out of me. War of the Worlds. Holy fuck. And they just had a reboot of that recently. They made a game on it, and they had, I think they're coming out with like another movie or something. But War of the Worlds, yeah, that shit scared the fucking shit out of me. Brett says, you ever seen Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby? I have not. Cool STA Crazy Girl says, yay, 13 away. Hope you get your goal. I know we're going to smash that goal. Cool STA Crazy Girl, thank you so much, and much love to you in the comments. You guys are awesome. Very fucking awesome of you guys. We've had 10 people, 10 different people chatting in this chat so far already. We've only been live for 10 minutes. Super cool of you guys. Consider hitting the like button. Consider hitting the sub button if you haven't already. If you do hit the sub button, you guys should hit the notification bell. I'm gonna check this dating app just for shits and gigs. This person said, please be autism with me. I'm gonna swipe right on that. JSN fan 11 says, where my yell at? Did you donate? Let me check. We was just celebrating 450 the other day. I need to do some specials for you guys. When we hit 500 later today, I'm going to do something special. Shockwave Space Steve says, she want to play Mortal Kombat, but I'm trying to commit crime with the demon emoji, happy demon emoji, and the praying emoji. So, not Brett says, is that Grinder? No, it's Tammy. JSN fan says, yes, good boy. JSN fan 11 says, yes, good boy. Check. Cool STA says, crazy. Cool STA crazy girl says, you better don't forget about me when you're famous. I won't. Don't worry, I won't. I won't forget you guys. You guys are all OGs. Brett says, drinking stream for 500. Maybe one celebratory drink, perhaps. Let me check the Cash App. If this guy actually donated, I'm gonna have to fuck. Yeah, that boy was capping. Crack stream for 501, Brett said no. JSN fan 11 says, gonna be a good boy, you're crazy. Mia says, crack is crazy, I agree. Geo Yellow Akula says, you're scary. I'm not trying to be, I'm just a chill guy. Thank you for the 18 likes, guys. I think I've said that already. Cool STA Crazy Girl says, my screen is frozen. Mia says, bro, am I lagging? No, guys, I was checking the Cash App. Brett says, no, I think he is just checking Cash App. Mia says, oh, alright. Brett says he sent it. No, he was a capping. He was a capping. Only Lucky One says, your shit's lagging worse than 2014 COD lobbies. That's kind of a funny comment. But no, I was just checking the Cash App. Starry with 2 eyes and the little diamond emoji says, how many Discord servers do you moderate? I have a personal Discord, and then I just started my Discord for the community on my channel, and I only have 11 members, so 2. 1 for real. 1 for real, and I mean, I own both of them, but one's personal. Killer AKKI Gaming says, you sounds creepy. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be creepy. Brett says, leave our creepy stalker boy alone. I'm not, guys, stop. What the fuck are these comments? ROO space Vickery, Vickery, says, hey, what time is it where you live? It's 2:08 a.m. Killer Aki Gaming says, I'm scared. UTKARSH, and then like a skull with 2 wing emojis around it says, hi dad. Child _ of _ God says, question. My question is, why didn't you capitalize God in your name? Killer Aki Gaming says, just kidding, brother, don't take serious. No, you're good. I wasn't already, but you're chilling. Mia says, how do we join the Discord? The one in your bio doesn't work. I updated it. I just actually updated it earlier, so the link should work. I figured out why it wasn't working. Only Lucky One says, Starry. That was brutal, not gonna lie. What'd Starry say? Nah, that was nothing. Alright, see how I already had forgotten it. Jackson Cowdell says hi. Hi, Jackson Cowdell. I hope you're having a great one. Just add him on Discord and he'll invite you. It's Luxury Sequoia. No, I'm not trying to add everybody, but I'll let people join the server. I'm not trying to add everybody, though, because you never know, really, you know. AFZ says, today is my dad's birthday. Can you give him a shout out? His name is Gabe Wonners? Wonners? Is his name Wonners? Heart emoji. Child of God says, I'm not sure. What's your question, Child of God? Mia says, thank you, Brett. Brett says, no problem, hon. Misty Calhoun. Calhoun? Misty Calhoun says, what's up? Not much. I hope you're having a great one. Tiny Space Fox says, hey. Hey, I hope you're having a great one as well. Much love, guys. If you're new here, you should consider dropping a sub. Only Lucky One says, genuine question. Why go live and give no content or interesting perspectives? Forehead. VOD, I think you mean POV, is awful. Alright, well, I'm just sitting here and I'm chatting with you guys. Thank you for 19 likes on the live. AFZ says it's Gabe Owners. Shout out to Gabe Owners. Child of God says, but I died 6 times in my life and I was born dead. Have ADHD, PTSD, autistic, and epileptic. And are you surprised I survived? And I'm 20. Wow. You've been through a lot, child of God. I hope you're doing well. Honestly, sincerely, you've been through a lot, and you deserve to take it easy. Seriously, if you haven't heard that already, you deserve to just take it easy. That sounds like a really rough one. Thank you for 20 likes on the live. Adelaide Chang says God is not real. Well, that's not a real comment. Stop cursing, a kid is watching you. Well, I don't give a fuck, because I set all my live streams to not made for kids. So, isn't that your fucking problem? Oh, imagine that. ADELAIDE space CHANG. So, hey, mister, can you play me a happy song, mister? But no proof of God. You have to fucking... What the fuck are you saying? I tell people don't spam my comments. Brett says he is IRL text-to-speech. Joe Lambert says, holy hell, you scared me. Dash emote. Dash. Okay. Brett says, I like this Adelaide Chang. Only Lucky One says, what's your position on jelking? I don't know what jelking is. Child of God says, I'm great. I'm with a beautiful girl named Desiree. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's so cool. Justin Perry says, LOL. Yeah, I'm not gonna entertain bullshit-ass comments. I want to get to the real ones, guys. Brett says, you've been huffing the Gen Chem? What the fuck is that? Joe M says, you're joking. NGA Keat Hirimea says, hi again. Hello, good to see you again. I hope you're having a great one. Child of God says, God is real. I'm proof because I call myself child of God. I seen something when I died. I had a near-death experience too, bro, so I believe you. Honestly. Thank you for the 21 likes on the live, guys. God is real. God saved me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. You, just have to reach out and grab his hand. He always has his hand, reaching and outstretched, just waiting for you to grab it. You gotta actually talk to him. Seriously. And give up everything if you want to actually, like, give up everything to him. Give yourself to him. To trust in him. He remains says, where's my hug? Oh, I'll give you a hug. Here's a hug. Alright? Hug. Bam. Alright. Only Lucky One says, you need to start recycling and jelking ASAP. What are you talking about? Child of God said, it's my first time stopping by, so let's know more. Joe M says, can you see the stars? No, but I could see the moon earlier. I'm in the city, so there's a lot of light pollution. It's just like, that's all the light from the main part of town. Can't see any really stars really tonight. Mia says, amen. Brett says, his name is Sticky. He is 14. He lives in Wyoming. That's your recap, child of God. That's not true. Don't listen to Brett. I'm 25. I live in Wisconsin, central Wisconsin. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. And I'm homeless, but that's by choice. And I'm trying to get out of my situation. So there's a lot. Robert says, bonjour, monsieur. Monsieur? Joel M says, can you see the big... What? Joe M says, can you see the B and the other B and the C in the ZOG goon tone? And Andrew Plankton, Andru Plankton says, hi. Hey, I hope you're having a great one. Lisa SEN says, ANNYEONGHASEYO. Joe M says, you should start helping ASAP, bro, because I do care about your size and future. Helping? He Remea says, I can name the names... What? I can name the names of the four... What? FOSKISN asterisk sign. I think it's the name, but here I go. Child of God says, well, what does not Brett mean by what he said? He's just making bullshit up. Only Lucky One says it's pronounced jelking. My mistake, Sarah Connor McGregor. I don't know what you're talking about. Brett says, don't listen to him, child of God. He gets a little crazy off the Gen Chem. Guys, stop. Joe M says you should start jelking because I care. Google jelking. It will bring you closer to G-O-D for real F-E. Joe M, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Only Lucky One says Joe M knows what's up. Child of God says Brett, stop. He Remea says, I can't read all that. I can't read all that. Brett says it's Brett, first of all. Jalen Wallen says, can you roast me, please? And thank you. I don't know how to roast you. Sir Lacran, SIRLACRAN says, blood, I thought I was seeing my reflection. You look exactly like me. Really, do I? Brett says, and this is my sticky heart emojis. Joe M says, read this out loud and then cough twice. And do one jumping jack if you love God and your mom don't want. And your mom and don't want to die and go to hell. One jumping jack? Okay. Child of God says, I've been attacked by people in lots of lives, so I'm so tired of it, not brat. Maryland underscore reckless underscore fishing says, make me mod, I got you. You just got here, didn't you? Yerimea says, just to be honest, but meow. Brett says, no one's attacking you, I was giving you a quick rundown. That's not true, though. You were making up BS. Thank you for the 21, 22, 23 likes on the live, guys. Maryland Reckless Fishing says, LOL. I'll shout you out on my channel. Oh, are you serious, bro? How many subs you got? I'm on my road to 500 right now. But I appreciate that. Maryland underscore reckless underscore fishing. You should consider dropping a sub for sure. Much love, bro. Thank you for coming, dropping by the live, dropping a comment. Maryland reckless fishing says over 5,000. Wow, dude. Congrats. That's awesome, bro. That's super awesome hitting that milestone, bro. Only lucky one says this man needs a mod like he needs a home for real, for real. That's crazy. Brett says he's already got a mod. FONDANTEATER8808 says Jesus loves you. Thank you so much. Much love. Jesus loves you guys too. Child of God says I just subbed and like. Thank you so much, Child of God. Shout out to you, child underscore of underscore God. Not Brett says, and Ryan, kind of cool. Ryan's the best. Ryan's the best. Ryan's the homie. Thank you for the 24 likes on the live, guys. Joe M says, if you love God, keep reading this. Knock off twice. Jump in the air one time, then give the answer to 2 plus 2. Scratch your nuts, and then no. And there's your timeout, buddy. Yerimea says, can you do a ara? Because if you don't, I'll go and get y'all MU anyways. But can you please do a meow? Obama Gulper says, yo, what's up, Obama Gulper? Only lucky one says, and Brett, that mod is allowing this to happen. No, I don't think he's in here right now. It's just me moderating, guys. Maryland Reckless Fishing says, my minions literally do everything I tell them. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Can they all come in over and drop us up, bro? Can I join you in the 5,000 club, bro? That'd be so cool, because I would pass up so many people that I want to and their sub counts. I'm really, like, I will be super happy once I pass, like, 5K. Honestly, because I know somebody that I really don't like, that I helped him get from, like, 50 subs to, like, he's at 4.5K, and the dude screwed me over, and is the reason I'm homeless. So, he screwed me over, and I helped him a lot with his channel. But I'll be happy once I pass up his, like, 4.5. He just uploads garbage gaming content. Mia says, guess what? I'm gay. Nut. Smiley face. Mia says, and that's your timeout, buddy. With the fucking 3 talking emojis. Brett says, yes, sticky chat about freedom and not controlling minions. He's got 15 people. He can mod by himself for real. Maryland Reckless Fishing says, LOL. Spooky Sammy says, message retracted. I wonder what you said, Spooky Sammy. Child of God says, my real name is Cody. Alright, Cody. Is it cool if I call you that? Some people call me Ravenclaw or Alpha because I lead my friends. And it's my spirit animal. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not going to call you Alpha, though. I might call you Ravenclaw or Cody. You should change your name to something easier to read. Only lucky one says Homeless Ark is coming in nicely. Tubes, TWU. Maryland Reckless Fishing says, how many watches do you have? What do you mean, watches? Like that you wear on your wrist? Bro, probably a Lego one buried somewhere at my mom's house. watches. I have 16 people watching right now, if that's what you mean. Mia says he screwed you over. That sucks. Yeah, big time. I helped him a lot with his YouTube channel too, but I don't want to talk anymore about that. Hirimea says I'm at my room and wish my roommate is looking and with my roommate is looking at me weird, and yes, it's a boy and I'm a boy. Wait, what the hell? I am just going to kick him. That's crazy. Brett says, tell me his name is Sticky, you know. I can help with that. Maryland Reckless Fishing says, and where are you from? I'm from Chicago, Illinois, but I live in central Wisconsin now. It's my 10th year up in Wisconsin, and I'm kind of stranded here at the moment because I'm homeless and I'm in a little bit of debt, less than $1,000 in debt. I mean, I have less than $1,000 in fines. I have like almost 15K in debt. Brett says, I am using every ounce of power I have to control myself right now. You should see me go crazy, Brett said. Maryland Reckless Fishing says, watch hours. I think only around 350 out of the 3,000 that I need. Child of God says, I'm down for any name. You should go with like Ravenclaw Cody or something. That's kind of got a ring to it. Ravenclaw Cody. Brett says I knocked 4 tiles off the wall with my head because I went a little crazy one time. Mia says my bad. Sorry, looks. It's just LUX. You don't have to put the S. No, it's okay though. No need to be sorry. I appreciate your comment though. Thank you so much. Much love to you, Mia. Mia says I got my roommate at Brews. Wait, I'm going to laugh at him. That's crazy. Maybe we shouldn't talk about that. Maryland Reckless Fishing says, I'm about to take a train from Baltimore all the way to Los Angeles. Oh, wow, that's a long train, bro. I wish I had money to move around like that. CELKA 801 says, how do I get a free vasectomy? I need to destroy my vas deferens and nobody knows how. What the fuck? Spooky Sammy says, get a job. Why don't you? Maryland Reckless Fishing says, that's not bad. What's not bad? MENDUA space BALAJ says, message retracted. I wonder what he said. Celta 801 says, I'd let Ravenclaw Cody give me a vasectomy. Child of God says, Ravenclaw it is. Brent says, laughing crying emoji says, Maryland Reckless Fishing. Maryland? Brett says, laughing crying emoji. Maryland Reckless Fishing says, the last 5 years I took a bus there. Oh, wow. Somehow do 3 days. Do 3 days of that? Wow. Child of God says, gross. Brett says, I like this Celta too. Yeah, as long as they don't start going crazy in the comments. Wiley, WYLIE, Kingston, France says, my Jeep so gay. On the flip gang violence in China. I'm a crip. Okay. What's the sub count at, guys? Let me check. Let me check the other phone now. I'll check the sub count. Guys, if you haven't subbed already, you should consider dropping a sub. Maryland Reckless Fishing, I would really appreciate that shout out that you were talking about. Brett says we're at 492. Let's go, guys. That's awesome. We are 8 subs away from our goal of freaking 500. Brett says, 100,492,000. What the crap? Child of God says I'm kind of bored. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bore you. But I do appreciate you dropping a like and a sub. The support helps me out a lot. I'm trying to get to that goal. Celta801 says if vasectomy was free, maybe you could afford one, you'd still be broke, but you'd have a vasectomy. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's cool and all, but why would I want one? It says stream has ended. Oh, that's my other one. The other one that's not live. We're at 492, guys. I want to check the analytics. Child of God says, what's a vasectomy? It's when they make it so you cannot, your balls you don't make semen anymore. Like, you would still shoot a load, but you wouldn't be able to get anybody pregnant. It's basically like getting your tubes tied for a guy. Only Lucky Once says, bro, call your mom and make amends. Your life can't be as sad as you portray it to be. I'm seeing my mom tomorrow. My mom and I are cool. Why are you assuming stuff? Only Lucky Once. I'm literally seeing her tomorrow. I'm going over to take a shower and get a change of clothes, drop off some dirty laundry that she's gonna help me out and wash. I love my mom. You don't know what you're talking about. Seriously. Mia says R.I.P. Child of God says I'm 20 and don't know somehow. It's all good, man. It's a good day every day when you learn something new, though, I suppose. Mia says LOL. Celta801 says it's when you wage war on vast deference. Brett says shooting blanks. Essentially, yeah, you're shooting blanks. Spicy Axe 079 says cheese. Hey, yeah, hey from the cheese state. I love cheese. Will says hi. Hey, Will, I hope you guys are having a great night. You guys that are just now stopping by the live, consider dropping a sub. Matt LaChance says Brett's got the right idea. He Remains says, guys, I like playing with my roommate hair. I think he's gay. I ain't. I don't want him to damn lie down on me. It sounds like you do, low-key, and as long as you guys aren't hurting yourself, anybody else, or anything, go right on ahead. Will says hi. Only Lucky One says, because you are literally homeless and just grifting off of her help. If you had kids, you would understand. If I had kids, I would understand, but I would also help my kids like she's doing. She's doing enough. Only Lucky One says, I don't need to know you to understand your position, but you literally don't know what position I'm in, so you literally kind of do. But you know what you should do is go drop a freaking sub over to my mom at JADARAQS. She just started uploading shorts, and she was at 37 subs the last time I just checked, and she's almost at her goal of 50 to be able to go live, and you should expect some like cooking type lives from her. I think she's gonna do some of those. Will says 6 space 7. Brett says I'm always right. Shrugging emoji. Ravenclaw says, well, any guy in chat wants me to give you one, I'll just chop it all off. Wow, that's crazy. Brett says, Tokyo Grift. Celta801 says, tell your roommate to wage war on the Vass. He Remains says, help his lying on me. It's alright, you're chilling. Markiplier, aka _ Aubrey space Miles space GINUMBAY says, yo, you have a really long name, but yo, good to see ya. I said, do you watch anime? I have watched some animes, though. I need to watch Shippuden, though. No spoilers. Only Lucky One says you need to remain homeless. You're bogus. You're bogus. Why are you in my comment section hating? Don't you have something better to be doing at frickin' 2:36 a.m. in the morning? Sota says I was homeless for a while in high school. See, not everybody can hold their positions. You don't need to know my position, but you should understand that it's my freaking business, and you shouldn't be freaking criticizing me in my comment section, because you really should have something better to be doing, only lucky once. Sounds like you only got lucky one time. I'm lucky every day that I'm alive. Bogus ass fucking comment. Hirime says KK, I got on my way. Thank you. Sulta801. Markiplier, aka Aubrey says just call me Mark. Alright, for sure. Black Uck says hi friend, hello. Siri Deverux. I don't know how to say her name. CERI space DEVEREUX. Hello, dude. Said hi. Said Lisa Butterfly says sadly no. Said hi. Hello. You said Black Uck. Said say my name. Trent Youngstrom said hi. Hello. Good to see you guys in the chat. Always happy to see somebody new here in the chat. I hope you guys are all having a great night. Child of God says, I know what poison position you're in, because I was burnt down, because I burnt down my house when I was 7. Holy fuck. Brett says, y'all better sub if you ever want to see your families again. That's crazy. Matt LeChance says, what state/province you in? I'm in the state of Wisconsin in the United States. Celta says, I'll sub for a VSEC. Alright, for sure. Celta801. Mark says, have you watched DBZ? No, I have not. Mark says, also just call me Mark or Markiplier. For sure, Markiplier. AKES112 says, is this Bible class? No, I'm not really preaching. Black Ox says, message retracted. Wonder what he says. Markiplier says, ever watch DBZ? No, I have not. Jennifer D. Apostrophe Cruz says, hello, how are you? I'm doing great. How are you? I hope you're having a great night. Celta801 says, do you get homeless poo nanny? No, I don't. RWWW said, hi. Hey, I hope you're having a great night. Lisa Butterfly says, okay, subbed for you being a kind person. Oh, thank you so much with the little heart. Thank you so much, Lisa Butterfly. Much love to you. I appreciate your normal comments. RWWW says, yo, guys, sup? Brett says, hey, Zeus, we need a reading class. Celta801 says, I miss unsheltered Unani. Celta801. Hirimea says, my damn roommate is not getting off me. Help. You said you did already. Brett says, homeless coochie, not bad for real. Mia says, that's crazy, Brett, lol. PROF dot space BEY says, God bless you, bro. God bless you as well. Much love to you. I appreciate you stopping by live and dropping a comment. QQQ underscore Anti says, what do you stream? I stream a variety of different things. Call of Duty, studio sesh streams, podcast type streams. Ones where I'm vlogging, ones where I'm just hanging out and chatting with the chat, kind of like this one. Variety of different stuff. I also upload shorts. Hirimea says, I'm playing with his hair now. Emma, be back for a minute. Child of God says, Brett chill, lol. April Avila says, I am back. Child of God says, just call me Raven. Alright, for sure. Raven. Lisa Butterfly says, hey, what's your mom's channel again? At JADARAQS. Raven Claw Cody says, don't tell me what to do. Salta801 says, come hang with me, man. We will get sniz. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Salta801. Brett says, Jada Rax is Mama Sack. Lisa Butterfly says, thanks. 4RAN says, yo, longtime fan. What do you think about big white women lining up at the DMV? I don't know, honestly. April Avila says, aren't you homeless? Yeah, I'm literally outside, as per usual. Cool STA Crazy Girl says, I'm back. Welcome back. Good to see you. Markiplier says, how much money you make from YouTube? I don't make any money off YouTube. I've only gotten a few donations from you guys. Shout out to everybody that's donated. Matt LaChance says, how bad are the ICE deportations? Have you seen any? Not up here in Wisconsin. QQQ underscore Auntie says, do you like cats? I love cats. I actually used to run a Facebook page that I started called I Love Cats. Ethan says, have you ever taken Xanax and what's your experience? I felt like I was drunk without being drunk, and I took like half of a green bar, or like a whole bar, and it made me want to like sleep all day through school. And they just let it happen. Celta801 says, message retracted. I was just about to read it. What did he say? I don't need help. I need a vasectomy. For sure, bro. Okay. Ravenclaw Cody says, bread needs help. Same with Salta. April Avila says, you need a place. Yes, I do. Salta801. Okay. Brett says, don't come in here insulting me, Ravenclaw Cody. I've been nice to you. Cool STA Crazy Girl says, hold on, there's a fucking mosquito buzzing around me. Get the fuck away from me, boy. Oh, gosh. Cool STA Crazy Girl says, oh, I'm sorry you're homeless. It's okay, you don't have to be sorry. Make the best of it every single day. I forgot how many likes we were at, but thank you for 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 likes on the live, guys. We're almost at 30. Ethan says, what's your go-to McDonald's order if you had money? I'm pretty basic. I just like a classic Egg McMuffin. I like their breakfast. I like an Egg McMuffin, hash brown, I like an orange juice. Something simple. Mia says the ICE deportations are crazy. There was one at a bakery near my home. That's crazy. Brett says, do not eat the green ones. Those are the green Hulk pills. Yeah, I've had some Hulk ones. I've had a few Hulk bars before, and that's the only Xanax I tried, bro. Ricky one says, are you in danger? No, I'm just outside. We went down to like 28. That's okay, though. Ravenclaw Cody says, he Celta, you still want that vasectomy. Markiplier says, dude, where are you? I'm outside the library. Lazy Play says, Ninja got a low taper fade again. I'll get a low taper fade at 750 subs, guys. If we hit 750 subs before the end of August, I'll get a low taper fade. Markiplier says, are you homeless or what? Yeah, I am. I'm literally outside. Matt LeChance says, yeah, from the videos I've seen, they're real bad in the southern states, though I'm sure it seems a little worse behind camera, I believe it. Lazy Plays says 29 likes and said hi, thank you. Ravenclaw Cody says, so I'll use my combat knife. Markiplier says it's 30 on my screen. It says 29 on my screen. Celta801 says being homeless isn't that bad, especially this time of year. Cool. STA Crazy Girl says you bead 4 more. Oh, you need more, 4 more subs to 500 subs. Thank you so much for letting me know. Celta801 says in the winter it gets hard, but you can just sleep during the day and stay warm at night. True. Lisa Butterfly says, I mean, for the most people, being homeless pretty much sucks at any time of year. Yeah, that's true. Hirimea says he got a gun. Wait, Emma, calm him down. Stephanie Applegate says, Chicken Jackie. Brett says, no, like they're Fentsacky. Ravenclaw Cody says, sorry, Brett, it's not you, it was Celta. Ethan says, can you show what you're sleeping on tonight? No, I will not. Celta says, I need the medical procedure, my friend. Surge Space XO2 says, what? Markiplier says, oh. Brett says, my cuz OD and died off the Green Hulk pills. I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences, Brett. I'm sorry. It's a good thing I don't do that shit anymore. It was only like twice in high school. Tricky One says, go to the hobo encampment down by the train tracks. There isn't one, and I don't want to go down by the train tracks. It's loud as fuck. QQQ underscore Auntie says, just sub, close to 500. Thank you very much. Much love. Shout out to you. Lazy Plays with Z says, I love your personality. Thank you so much. I hope it's worth me breaking my screen tonight, guys, on accident. Markiplier says, if I speak Japanese, you give me money? No, I don't have any money to give you. Surge X02 says, I need food now. Feed me. I don't have any food to give you, bro. I'm sorry. I literally need food myself. Misty Calhoun says, what's up from Kentucky? Hey, what's up from Wisconsin? I hope you're having a great night tonight, Misty. Calhoun. Cool STA Crazy Girl says, hey, to make it easier, you can say cool star crazy instead of STA. Okay. N54 text says, hi, hello, I hope you're having a great night, Misty. Calhoun says, groceries be high as fuck. Yeah, they be expensive as hell. N54 text says, how old are you? I'm 25. Celta says, if you enema, you can't OD. Guys, stop talking about whack ass shit in my comments. Hirimea says, my roommate is in his room. I am going to leave him for now, but can you say hola swipe Dora? And can you help me find the map? Yeah, I'm the map. Brett says he was smoking fake perks off the Coke can. That's crazy. Silta says I enema everything I get my hands on just to be safe. That's crazy. I just... Guys, let me catch up with the chat. Ravenclaw Cody says, I'm saying he wants a vasectomy. I'll use my combat knife just to cut it all. Because what he's saying is gross. Mia says, you need 2 more till the goal, by the way. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Serg XO2 says, I just farted in a homeless person's mouth. That's crazy. Craig Stevens says, I'm walking around my neighborhood completely naked. That's awesome, bro. Don't get arrested. Markiplier says something that I can't read in Japanese. ELCEE Mellow Maniac says, yo, what's good? And not much. Always happy to see a new face around here, though. I hope you're having a great one. Lisa, oh wait, fuck. Celta801 says, you gotta stand up for male reproductive rights. You can't just put all the responsibility on the female when it messes with their hormones. Yeah, true. Lisa Butterfly says, good night, honey. May you find some okay sleep tonight. Thank you so much, Lisa Butterfly. Much love to you. Thank you so much for dropping by the live and dropping some comments. I hope you have a great night. LED Gaming says, dude, there's a ghost behind you. There's a brick wall behind me, bro. Hiri Maya says, hola, swipe Dora. Can you help me Find the motherfucker map. He made me angry again. Elsie Melomaniac says, I'm a 49-year-old mother of 5 young adult children, and I'm on YouTube to share independent Australian artists. That's awesome. One of my favorite artists is Australian. Flume. I love Flume, guys. He's a huge inspiration for me. Misty Calhoun says, subscribed. Hope it helps. It helps so much. Thank you so much for the sub, Misty Calhoun. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Markiplier says, I think it translates to, well, that sucks. Oh, dang. QQQ underscore Auntie says, one more to 500. Let's go, guys! Crazy Girl says, dang, I hope you become Mr. Beast and live in a mansion. Yeah, me too. I hope I become like that. I would be a lot more responsible with my money, though. LED Gaming says, Lake. And I'd help a lot more people than Mr. Beast does, just saying. Lisa Butterfly says, hearts with the hands. Thank you so much. Here, Maya says, finds map. I find you map. Pulls out a gun in the movie. That's crazy. Tives. Tives. TIVEZFNVR says, yo, can I get a shout out? I'm 20 subs from 50. Yo, go sub to him. He's about to hit his goal to be able to live stream. Celta1 says, QQQ underscore Auntie. If Poppy Prime means anything to you, I have to go. LC Melomaniac says, I love Cursor, KERSERRETZ complete act. Complete, etc. Brett says, you ever tried Duster? No, Buster. Frog, yo, what's up, Frog? Good to see you. Says, yo, what up, bro? Markiplier says, Mr. Beast. Ravenclaw Cootie says, can I get a oh yeah, oh yeah? Frog says, nah, I'm subbed anyways. That's true. QQQ underscore Auntie says, Celta 801, no idea about that. Sods. Frog says, how are you tonight? I'm doing pretty good. Cooter with a K. Space Ass says, stream looking good, bro. 4K. Ultra HD going crazy. Thank you so much. QQQ underscore Auntie says, yo, I'm 500 now. Let's go, guys. We just hit 500 subs. Let's go. High five. Bam. LC Mellow Maniac says, complete is dope as F. Mia says, you completed goal, by the way. Congratulations. Brett says, 500. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you so much, guys. Hassan Jawade, Jawaid says, 500. Amazing. Thank you guys so much for helping me achieve my goal. I really appreciate you. Markiplier says, no, it's Mr. Beast. Here, May says, Dora the Explorer. Guys, I just realized, why does people even do this, though? But you're okay. I hope you become the famous person, Mr. Beast. And the only one, Ronaldo, for sure. Jados? JADOS BLACKOS. Son of Goku says, nice forehead. Thank you, brother. I appreciate the comment. Beyond the Veil says, hey, brother. Markiplier says, it has a BR to end the beast. Okay. Ravenclaw Cody says, well, thanks for the Hoyag Girth. Good luck, brother. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Frog says, yo, congrats on the 500 subs. Isn't that crazy? We were just at less than 130 at the beginning of July, guys. Cody says, and bless you. Hope it gets better. Cool Star. What did you say? Message retracted. God bless all of you guys. Thank you so much for helping me reach the goal. Hirime says, guys, I know who has the biggest forehead in my classroom. It's Wesley. For sure. Brett says, 500 done. 100 mil next. That's funny, Brett. Beyond the Veil says, where are you at? I'm outside the library, just on the upper side. Brett says, how many you need to get monetized? I need to get, the next goal is I want to hit 750 before the end of August, guys. I'll get the low taper fade. If we get 1,000 before the end of the year, I'll have to come up with a goal for 1,000. Give me suggestions on my channel. I'll make a post, but I think I'm gonna end this live here, guys. We had 50 different people, over 50 different people comment on this live stream, which is crazy. Frog says, nah, not 100 million. I hope we get 100 million. Cool Star says, oh, I missed it. My tablet died when you got 500. Oh, it's okay. Markiplier says, you look actually homeless. Yeah, I am. Beyond the Veil says he is homeless, dummy. Mia says, okay, bye. QQQ underscore Auntie says, peace, brother. Markiplier says, oh. Frog says, that's because he is homeless. I thought I answered that. You asked earlier, Markiplier. I thought you did. At least. Maybe it was somebody else. Sorry. Brett says, don't leave, Sticky. I'll go live again soon. I just want to start another live and get an algorithm. Since we hit 500 on this live. Thank you so much, guys. Much love to you. Markiplier says, that's sad. It's okay, don't be sad. Cool Star says, can you stream tomorrow? Yes, that's the plan, to go live at 9 a.m., guys. I'm going to be on Call of Duty. Here Maya says, I know a song, I'm going to sing it. Here I go. My little soda pop, you know I can think of every drop I think of. You're my soda pop, you're my little soda pop, hoo hoo hoo. Frog says, not sticky. Skull emoji. Brett says, my favorite, homo bum. Nobody said it was homo. Mia says, bye Brett, see you next live, maybe. Engineer says, what's up, boys? Engineer, Engineer. Beyond Veil says, love you, brother. I love you guys. Thank you so much for helping me achieve the goal. Markiplier says, man, I don't even have no subs. I'm sorry. You'll get subs eventually. You gotta upload. Brett says, Mia, peace out. Brett says, you gonna be back on tonight or no? Yeah, I should be. Markiplier says, just views. He says, do the he. Cool Star says, bye. Bye. Mia says, me, probably not. I need sleep. It's like 2:58 a.m. Yeah, you guys should get some sleep. It is 2:58 a.m. for me as well. I'm gonna end this live. But I'm going to do my outro first. Brett says 501. Remember, guys, if you're doing something that makes you happy and you're not hurting yourself or anybody else or anything, you're doing more than most people and you're doing more than what the average person does do for themselves. So you should give yourself a pat on the back. Keep doing that. Be proud of that. Don't care about what the haters say. Keep doing you. Remember, guys, keep pushing forward and pushing through. Even if life seems hopeless and there's nothing left to do, that's one thing you can do. I can tell you, even if we don't know what tomorrow is to bring, that's the beauty in life, is the mystery. We got to keep pushing forward, not only for those that are struggling, but for those that weren't able to. Keep pushing forward and pushing through for them. It's what they would want. Remember, guys, to stay positive. Stay vibing. Stay humble. I forgot to say that one in the last outro. Stay eating some good food, stay hydrated, most importantly, stay safe. I love you guys. Thank you so much for helping me smash that goal. High five once again. I hope you guys are all having a great night. I'm going to read the last of your comments, and then I'm going to end it. Brett says, sleep is for old people and women, though. Ducky's Studio TJE2 says, I want waffle fries. I want waffle fries too, now that you mention it. That sounds fire. Mia says, I'm a woman. Skull emoji. Cool Star says, pat on the back. For real. Beyond the Veil says, time to clap some cheeks. Mia says, it's not 2:50. It's 7:59. Everybody is in a different time zone, brother. It's 3 a.m. now for me. Mia says, bye. I'll see you guys in the next live. If I don't see you in the next live, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be live almost every day with a variety of different content. I hope you guys all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. If not, try to make the best of it. I love you guys. Hirimea says, y'all, my roommate just came out of his room. I'm gonna play with his hair. That's awesome. One real, one always with a Z, space, sweet like honey, says Grandpa. Grandpa. Okay. Okay, honey. Thank you. I appreciate you. Much love. Appreciate the comment. I'm literally 25. Brett says we share time zones because I'm in the bushes, Sticky. Yeah, he's in the bushes. DOOOKY says great with the flexing emoji. Stay humble, guys. Stay on your Sigma grind set. I love you guys. Sweet like honey says JK. Much love to you. I appreciate you. Cool Star says I will come late to your stream tomorrow. Maybe sorry is I do come late. No need to be sorry. I will have many streams, so even if you miss one, you will catch the next one. Hirimea says, I am gay, not. YHUAHHBUM says WTF. I don't know, bro. You asked me. I'm going to end the poll here. 63% of you says, heck yeah, it's free to subscribe. Help me smash that goal. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. 36% of you guys says, nah, I'm going to keep scrolling with the skeptical face. ARIEFF space UCILLL space UCILL says through. Not Brett says peace out. Peace out, guys. I'll see you in the next live. I love you guys.